Aloha, it's Matthew. And I'm back with another Maniology Mani by Me kit. I just recently subscribed, in fact, a week or two ago. So I got the September box because on the 23rd of each month it starts for the next month. So I signed up, I got the September box, and then once you are a Mani by Me subscriber, you can shop older kits. And I specifically was looking at this one. This is the June, yes, the June Mani by Me box. And this one I didn't get into yet. The other one I broke into early and I opened up the boxes and stuff, so we might have a little struggle here. Oh, yeah, that's where I got this Mani done. I put this as a base coat because I thought I could get both of these recorded in the same day. What is on my nails as a base coat is Orly Bonder Base, Orly Vintage. It's 2 coats of that. A coat of Orly Won't Chip, and then a quick dry Orly Shining Armor. I love Orly. Their bottles are 18 milliliters, which is enormous in nail polish. It's just gigantic. However, they don't ship directly to Hawaii yet, so I have to send them to my mom and have her send them to me, which is kind of silly, but okay, back to the Mani by Me. This one really thrilled me because of the color that's in here and the plates. So let's get to that together. So each Mani by Me comes with some inserts here, and this will tell you about the polishes that are in the box. You get 2 polishes every month. We get this for June of 2023. They sent out Ocean Floor. It's a duochrome dark teal stamping polish, and this teal, blues, greens, that's my favorite kind of nail polish, so sign me up. And then Kraken, which is a dark navy blue cream, and they're both stamping polishes. This box that I signed up for that came for September, sorry, I think I said August in the beginning. September came with these 2, and you can tell by the difference in the bottle style. This one is for stamping, and this one is a standard nail polish. Stamping nail polishes can also be brushed on just like a regular polish, but they also have the unique properties of being opaque and better for stamping. They're thicker. And so for June, we got 2 stamping polishes. And then also in the box, there's a card that comes with ideas for a Mani. And it goes through step by step. So step 1, see, like I was saying, they painted on Kraken as the base coat. So you can use stamping polishes as a regular polish. Step 2, on a makeup wedge, apply Kraken to the surface and then an oval, a baby blue polish. Oh, so they're making a little gradient with a circular gradient with a lighter color in the middle. That's fun. Okay, so then a mermaid tail pickup off the plate and colored in, so reverse stamped. And then put on the nail there, and then, smudge-free top coat, and then they finished the design with a matte top coat, which, that's right, I wanted to try that this time, so I am gonna grab my matte top coat, which is right here. Again, it's Orly brand. I'm really fond of Orly, except for their shipping. I am a member of their Color Pass, which is another subscription box. the Manny subscription box, you get 2 polishes, 2 stamping plates, and then a free gift. So, oh, and a sticker. That's right, they're fun. So the sticker for this, for my box, is Feed Your Soul with Your Passion. That's fun. So here are my 2 polishes. Cut that open real quick. Okay, what do we have? There it is. There's the Ocean Floor. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's almost like a gold, green, teal shift. That's gorgeous. And duochromes, these shifts appear the best over a dark color, like Kraken or black. Anything, or maybe a deep forest green. And they also, the stamping polishes, I forgot this on my last video. The stamping polishes come with a sticker on top that says, "Swatch me." So if you stamp, I've done this with my other polishes that I already owned. Here's my straight up black. So I used plate M298, the brush stroke plate, and I use these brush strokes here to swatch it, and then you can see what it looks like over black and what it looks like over white. Black is black is black is black, right? But on this one here, these metallics you can see on the different, and then the creams that are solid, they if they're opaque, you're not really going to see a difference between the two. But now this one has a little bit of difference between the black and the white, right? So it gives you this, it gives you half black, half white, and that way you can tell what your polish is going to look like over light and dark polishes, which that duochrome is going to look very different between the two. So let's finish opening the box. We'll swatch out the tops, and then we'll get to the Manny. Okay. So they come with a quick little stamping guide with some instructions, things you're probably going to need, tips. So that's nice. Oh, and when you very first sign up for the subscription box, they include an ice cube stamper. So you'll have everything you need to get started. You'll have plates, polish, stamper. So now the plates do come with a blue protective film over them, and that you do need to remove. You can't stamp with that on there. That has to come off, and then you can just discard it. It's not really reusable. Oh my goodness, look at these designs. Oh, I'm so excited. That was one of the ones that really drew me in, the tentacles. I'm really excited for that. And then the squid. Oh, and of course the circle of fish, which some of them are like just bones. That's super fun. Oh yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. Okay, so what's next? We have another one here. And let's get that film off. If anybody sees this, I'm sure they will get seen eventually, but if you think I should go into the box and peel the plastic before I get started, let me know. Or if you like the sound of that peel, let me know. Tell me in the comments. So this one's a big scene. And you might think, well, what do I do with that, right? You can pick and choose any part of this. You know, you could do a scene across 4 nails if you wanted. Or like the shark's really big, so I could do it on 2 nails. Or even my thumbs. I have very wide thumbnails. I'm going to do that shipwreck on the thumb or something. I like the eel. The pufferfish is super cute. And we get some more tentacles over here. Oh yeah. Bubbles. So we got bubbles all over the place on this one. So you could, if you want something, you can just isolate those bubbles and add them to any design that you want. So let's go ahead. Oh yeah, and then you get a freebie. Almost forgot about that. So in the monthly kit, every month you get a freebie. This current month, the September box had Halloween, Happy Halloween theme. And in that one, it came with 5 nail art brushes that are dual-ended. So they're a brush on one end and they're a dotting tool on the other. So you get 5 of those of different. The dotting tools are different sizes and the brushes are different lengths. And so the freebie for this month, or for the June kit, are these buffers. So, occasionally you like to let your nails go natural, and even when you're rocking natural nails, you can buff them to a nice shine. And, some people are totally against buffing or filing your nail surface at all. As long as you do it minimally, like just do it to where it's shiny, or like if you need to rough up your nails, if you just do it a little bit, then you're fine. It's when you over buff or when you over file the nail plate that's when trouble happens. But not going to use those today. So I did this one for the September kit, right? So this hand we'll do with the June Undersea kit. Let's get rid of that box. Okay. So let's swatch these two out. Let's do that. Start there. So I'm gonna use my brush stroke plate. This is just the one I think I'm gonna try and use on all my polishes because it gives this cute brush stroke appearance across the lid there, and then I can also keep it within the circle. Like some of these larger designs would go over the edge, and that would bother me, I think. So here are my brush strokes. I'm going to I had the fan on while I was doing that unboxing part because it is hot in Hawaii. It's like 86 degrees out today. And so but we don't have air conditioning in our house. So it just fans in the breeze, open windows all the time. Okay. So this one again is called Ocean Floor. Oh goodness, that's beautiful. Look at that. I'm hoping you can see that color shift as I move the bottle, because like I can see it in that. Oh, there it goes. There, catch that angle of that light, right? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So other tools I have my scraper card, which comes with your stamper. I have my monocle stamper because I like it better than the ice cube. I just like that surface better. But it's good to have a couple if you can, because if you do some reverse stamping where you pull the stamp and then you paint in the design, you can set that one aside and keep working on your nails while that one dries. Okay, so let's get these swatched. So, oh my goodness. That color. Okay. Okay. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of Scotch tape clean up these edges because I don't want mess. And, oh, I'm sorry if I was off frame for that. I'm still figuring this out, you guys. This is only my third video. And oh my goodness. That color. Oh, and it shows up really well on white too. Oh, wow. I hope you're seeing, can you see the, there it goes. Catch that flash of that turquoise and teal. And then it's that deep dark blue. That's a beautiful color. Okay, fawning over that one. Okay, so let's get this one is a nice deep navy. It's called Kraken. Okay, so let's go on this one here. Okay. And I like this plate here to do my swatching because I can do 5 different ones sometimes without having to clean my plate in between each individual pickup. Again, so we'll use some, I use that same piece of tape. I use the same piece of tape quite a few times before I get rid of it. And I'll even stick them down to my paper towel work surface here as a palette if I'm doing reverse stamping. Okay, so swatch me right there. It didn't stick. I think I waited too long chit-chatting about how I do this. Okay, so let's move a little quicker. It's hot here. And so if you don't move quick enough, this will dry right there. And now on a nail, that probably would have gone on just fine because there's that, you know, that tack or a little bit of surface, you know, or I could have used some Orly Bonder base, or if you're using the Maniology brand, it's the sticky base coat. Okay, so let's just I'll grab this one instead, and I'll move a little quicker this time and not be so chit-chatty. Okay, so polish. Scrape it. Pick it up. Clean it up. And stamp it. And there it goes. Oh, yeah. That almost looks black. It's so deep. I think that would be a good alternative to black if you're going to want to do something like maybe with browns or something. If you're doing something with tans and browns and you want something that's not so stark as a black, that navy blue would be really nice. Okay, so we're swatched. I'm going to stick this down here in case I need a palette later on. And then I will clean this plate up later. You want to make sure you clean up your plates before you put them away. I try and plan out my manis to where I don't use the same exact design on all 10 nails. That way I can do one big cleanup at the end and I don't have to keep getting out the acetone. Okay, so we're working on this hand. I'm gonna have to put some... Okay, so let's take a look and see what we're gonna do. I think this squiddy guy, I thought I had a long enough nail for that. I guess I don't. I love seahorses. Love, love, love. So I think we're gonna do seahorse on that finger. Maybe we'll do the circle of fish right there. And then the tentacles. Oh, my thumbnail. My thumbnail is so wide. I'll probably use something over here for my thumbnail. Ooh, maybe I'll use those tentacles. Yeah, that looks like fun. Okay, so then maybe I'll do these tentacles on the middle finger. Yep, I'll do it that way. I'll do it this long way like that. Tentacles on the middle finger. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. I think So I wanted to do the circle here on this finger and the tentacles probably on my ring finger and that one. Okay, so my index, my ring, and my thumb are gonna need some liquid latex. Maniology sells liquid latex, and they also sell a liquid that is latex free. And so you can protect your cuticles, right? Because when you're stamping, the stamp's gonna go over the edge of your nail. And it's just so much easier to do a little prep. In fact, the last couple times I've done these videos, I've had my my liquid latex already on already. And this hand, oh, I might be out of frame. This hand, of course, I'm trying to use my left hand to paint my dominant hand, which is comical, right? And yeah, so there's that. So on this latex, I just got this off of Amazon. And as you can see, it starts to get darker. As it gets darker, that's how you know it's dry. It's this bright pink when it comes out of the bottle. It's so hard for going for so long trying to never touch your cuticle with polish to then tell my hand, yes, paint all over the cuticle. But this is going to be your best friend when you're cleaning up. Also, Maniology sells little finger wraps, right? That wrap around your fingers. And I believe those ones are latex free too if you have a latex allergy. There's something for everyone, you know. Yeah. Okay, and then my thumb. Sorry if I was out of frame. I'm still learning here. Okay. And I think you'll notice I did go a little bit onto my nail. Because, you know, when I paint my nail, I leave that tiniest little bit of gap. And I don't want the design to be in that gap. I hope I'm in screen or in shot there. It's just so hard to do with my left hand. But it can be done. Just take your time. Okay, there's that. I think we're good. Okay, so put that away. And then when it comes time to refill this, Kelly Marissa here on YouTube has this video about she bought a giant like 8-ounce tub of liquid latex around Halloween time. They make it for painting your body. And then just use like an oral syringe, the kind that doesn't have a needle. Pull it out of the big jar, spray it into your little jar, and then you got your jar with your brush. And it's way cheaper to buy that giant container than to buy these individual brushes. If you already have empty nail polish jars, just shake some acetone in there to clear out all the nail polish. And then you can put your liquid latex into a nail polish applicator, you know, a bottle with the brush. Okay. So, you see this one looks dry, and that one, see there's still some pink in those lumps. There's still the hot pink there. Once that dries, it changes color, so you know it's dry. So let's go ahead and do, what's the first one we're gonna do? On my middle finger, I want to do something that's going to, ooh, yeah. I like the diver. Okay. So this diver here, and I might get some bubbles and fish. I think I'm going to try and just make it that, right? And not even that guy. Just the diver, the old school diver. And then on my pinky, I think I'm going to do something like that skeleton fish or something. I gotta find out where to put that starfish or that seahorse. Oh, oh dang! Life's full of tough choices in it. Okay, the seahorse is too big for my pinky. Oh, this is gonna go. Now I'm just confusing myself. Okay. I should have planned this out better. So I think that, yeah, next time I make a video, I think I'm going to go in and pull the plastic off the plates because then I can see the designs and get some kind of idea of what I'd like to do. And if it changes while I'm filming, then that's fine. But being just all him and Han right now, I feel silly trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's start with my middle finger. I'm going to take the ooh, that little one's, oh, I don't know. Start with my middle finger. There's the decision made. We're starting with my middle finger. And on my middle finger, I'm going to put that seahorse. I'm committed. Okay, I'm going to use, that's black. I'm going to use the Kraken for this because it's probably almost going to look black. But it's going to have a nice blue hue to it to match my nails, I think. So there's that guy. Okay. And then we're going to scrape. And then we are going to pick him up. All right, that looks like a great pickup. And I'm going to use a little touch of Scotch tape. If you have a lint roller, that would work too. Or even Post-it notes. I kind of like using Post-it notes because I feel like I've got a little bit more control over them. And I can see where they're going. Like I can see what they're picking up, where the Scotch tape is clear and sometimes you'll accidentally pick up what you wanted to leave. Okay, so I'm going to make this seahorse going that way. There we go. Oh, I love seahorses. They're my favorite. I think they're my favorite sea creature. All right. Oh, I got a little fleck of something over there. Nobody's going to notice. Maybe I'll put some bubbles there and see if I can hide it. Ooh, let's try putting some bubbles with this and I'll... Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. So, which bubbles am I going to pick? I think I'm going to pick those 3 bubbles right there. I'm going to have to isolate it, which is fine. So let's just scrape those out, right? Grab this up quick as can. Uh-huh. We got to get rid of that excess that we don't, want. Uh-huh. And then I'm going to stamp those over here to try and hide that little blip of blue that I didn't want. And then I'm going to put a couple more bubbles, I think. Like, there's need the tiniest bit of polish. Those 2. Okay. And where's my stamper? Bubbles. And those are going to go down here. Bubbles. All right. Okay, so then for my index finger. I think that's the one we want to do the squid or the tentacles. That one looks like a lot of fun. And I think I'm going to stick with the Kraken. I like the straight up black. But I think I'm going to try and go with the Kraken on this one. Lots to cover there. Okay. That. And then we're going to scrape all that extra off. Right? And I said I like the monocle better. I really do. Let's get a pick up with the monocle. Okay. Pick up those extras we don't want. Okay. And then I think I'm going to go this way because I think it'll fit better. Like that. And then roll this way for that side. Okay. All right. You can tell that they're tentacles, right? Oh, I'm out of frame. I'm new to stamping, and I think that this is fun. And if you don't get an exactly perfect tentacle, no one is going to pull you aside in the checkout line and say that tentacle is missing suckers. It's just not going to happen. It looks great. There's tentacles. And I'm going to try for more tentacles on my thumbnail. So there we go. And I got a little bit, oh, there we go. It's scratched right off because it was dry. Okay, perfect. So there's those ones. Okay, so then on my pinky, I'm thinking I like this jellyfish, but it's a little bit large. Okay, so maybe that little dead fish. I think that little dead fish is the winner. Little dead fish. And I'm going to do it in the ocean floor color. Okay. Little dead fish. Okay. And little dead fish. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I wish I would have put, what's it called? Latex on my finger, because I think I'm going to just keep everything that's there. I think I'm going to go like that. And then you can actually, if it's dry, like it should be, because it's so thin, right? It's so thin when it's on the stamper. You can use Scotch tape to clean up these small, thin lines like this, because they're dry when or they're almost dry when they come off the stamper, right? Because it's such a thin layer of polish. You scraped it thin, and then you picked it up, and then if you take a second to clean up, then it's basically dry. Oh my goodness, that little fish is so freaking adorable. That one might be my favorite so far. Sorry, seahorse. And then with these, you can take your cleanup brush, and some acetone, or just like I did just there, just pick off. You just want to be careful because obviously you don't want to pick your design, but yeah. Okay, so what do we on this finger? Oh, my latex kind of came up on this one. Let's just pull that and try it again, because I want to do that. The dead fish circle on this finger, and that's, goodness sake. I want to do that dead fish circle on this finger, and that is going to be messy around the edges if I don't have some liquid latex to keep my cuticles clear. Okay. So we're going to do these tentacles for the thumb. And I'm still trying to figure out whether I want it coming out of the base of my thumb or whether I want them coming... I think I'm going to go from the base of my thumb out. Like that. Maybe even like at a diagonal. We'll see. We'll see what picks up when I scrape. Oh, I might have been out of frame for that entire thought process. Sorry about it. I'll get better. Okay. So we're doing the circles of fish, and I'm using this for sure. The ocean floor. Oh my goodness, this color. I think I want to just get an extra bottle of this because this color. Okay. Scrape off the excess. Let's pick up the fish. All right. And I didn't put liquid latex on. Wish me luck. I'm going to go that way and that way. Oh my goodness. Oh, a little doggo hair there. Okay, so let's see if I can get this off my hand with the tape. Nope, it was wet enough that it... This is what I was talking about. Well... I'll come back to cleaning that up. I don't need to do it all. Oh, well, some of it's coming up with tape. I mean, it doesn't have to all... Ooh, okay. Come on. Well, that just made a big old mess. Okay, so when you're getting ready, make sure you put your liquid latex on like I had planned. Like I had on, but then I ripped off because I messed it up. Okay. I can come back and clean that up later. Okay. But, I mean, aside from don't look at that, but, I mean, look at that. That duochrome metallic. Oh, I think that's so much fun. And this is on a light color, too, you know? It's on a light base. It doesn't have to be done on a dark color, but you'll get even more of that shifty, reflective on a darker base. Okay. And then for this last nail, I think I'm going to do the Ooh, I wonder if I could double stamp it. Like, put the base of Kraken down. Right? Clean up my plate. And then restamp with the duochrome over top. That could be really pretty. I'm trying it. I'm going to try it. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to start with this tentacle here in the corner. And I want to go all of this, even though I'm probably not going to get all of that on my thumb. Right? And we're going to scrape. Okay. I'm just going to one more time, just to make sure. Okay. It kind of just looks like blobs underwater, but let's see what happens. Yeah. I just watched the new Little Mermaid last night, and I don't know. Okay, so I'm a 40-year-old man, and Little Mermaid was my favorite. I can tell it's tentacles. Okay, so let's see if we can get it with the duochrome red. I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna push it because I don't think that I can line that up right on top, and it's good as is. It's good like it is. You know, if I were sitting by myself and I had a lot of time to concentrate, I am by myself. If I were just doing this for myself and I had a lot of time to sit down and concentrate, I'd probably try that. But I think I like how this turned out, right? So let's get rid of this latex here. Sweet. All right. Okay. And then now the must-have for all manicures that you do stamping on is a smudge-free top coat. Maniology sells one. I'm sure the other stamping companies probably have their own version. I basically only have Maniology stamping products. I have other nail polishes, but for as far as stamping goes, I like Maniology's quality. I like their plates. They have nice deep etched designs. I like their polishes. I love the subscription program. So it's $25 a month if you pay monthly. I think you get a little bit of a discount if you pay for maybe it's 3 months. Not certain. If you apply for a 6-month subscription, it's $120, which goes out to $20 a month. You know, that's 3 or 4 coffees, you know, if you go to Starbucks or something like that. And I can make my coffee at home and get a Maniology subscription and have much more fun and I'll clean this up here later. Oh, that's right. I was saying, so when you're ready to clean up, I have this tool. Maniology has one that has a pineapple, which is much cuter, but this one I just got off Amazon. It'll grab a cotton ball, right? And so then you want to use 100% acetone. You don't want to use nail polish remover. You can, but it's going to leave oils and residues on your plate. And then that can interfere with your stamping later on. But if you just use 100% acetone, your plates will come clean, and then you're good to go. And if you have to stamp something a second time, then you definitely want to clean in between. I'm seeing a little bit of cottons left behind, little cotton bits left behind on this plate. There's a lot of etching. So when I'm done cleaning off the polish, I'm probably going to go rinse these to make sure that there's no, so you can see them, they're in flight. You don't want to leave behind these little cotton tufts, because then those might show up in your next manicure. And never clean your stamper head with acetone. Use some tape. Use, like I said, a Post-it note. Oh, I lost my cotton ball. Use tape. Use tape or a Post-it note or something sticky. You could use a sticky stamper station, is sold by Maniology. I don't have one of those yet. But just get this all cleaned up. And that is, how many times can I drop this? That is the June 2023 kit. 2 plates, 2 polishes. If it's your first time signing up, they'll send you a stamper and a scraper card. and then the buffers for the freebie item. Again, to order past boxes, you have to be a current subscriber. And they just released the August kit, which is their, it's like steampunk. It's got gears and stuff. It looks pretty fun. So here's all that. I'm just going to run a quick coat of smudge-free top coat over my nails real quick. And this, as you can see, won't smudge your stamping. It won't reactivate the polish. And then you can put on whatever kind of quick dry clear coat topper that you like. For me, it's the Shining Armor by Orly. Maniology does sell a quick dry top coat, but again, you have to put the smudge free on first, and then you can, oh, and do you see how that just comes to life? I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it with the once you put that gloss on there, that duochrome just comes to life. And it has a fun aesthetic as a matte. I'm just realizing I said I was going to do a matte top coat. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's do that. You still have to put on your smudge-free top coat to begin with, right? And my thumb is so wide, I always need 2 dips. Sorry, I'm doing this with my left hand on my right, and it's always more difficult. Okay, so once you have your smudge-free top coat, like I was saying, you can put any other kind of top coat on. And for today, I think these need to dry for just a second longer. Today I said I wanted to try that matte top coat. So why don't I clean up this little edge here while these dry, and then we can see what that matte coat looks like. And I thought I had everything, but I don't have my cleanup brush. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. And now that I'm not painting polish for a minute, I'm sorry about the background noise, you guys, but I'm going to turn my fan back on because it is wicked hot. Just get a breeze blowing in here and I'll feel better. Okay, so we got the smudge-free top coat on. Oh my goodness, that little dead fish is so cute. And we got some tentacles. Yeah, I could have probably got a better pickup on that because this one just looks like a blob, but you can see the tentacles in that one. Love the seahorse. Some bubbles on him. And then that, oh man. I wonder what that would look like with, like how they proposed on the, where'd I put it? The manicure suggestion. Like doing a lighter circle right there in the middle and then that deep dark Kraken colored. So the middle is light and then it would get darker and darker on the edges with the gradient. Oh, that would look really cool. And then I wonder how that would have... Ooh, gonna have to try that. So Maniology also sells a little combo cleanup brush and mini stamper head. So if you're trying to get something like just that little dead fish and none of his other friends there's a tiny, tiny stamper on the end here. It's just over 1/2 inch. I think it's 0.6 inches across. So if you're just trying to pick up like the bubbles, like if we had wanted, the acetone leaves a little bit of a fog, but it wipes right off. It's not a, anyway, if you wanted to pick up just the bubbles, you know, you could ink those up and then, or polish those and then grab just the bubbles, and then it would be easier if you wanted to do something like we did here and add on just the bubbles. That would have been a really good tool for that. Okay, so cleanup brush, and I'm gonna pour, oh, dangerous here, living on the edge. Pour a little bit of acetone into the cap. That's a lot of acetone. Okay. All right. And so now you want to make sure you don't get any acetone on this clear plastic part. See that right there? I didn't want my acetone to evaporate, so I put this plastic part on there while I had this cap open, and just the fumes from the acetone messed that up. And so clear acrylic plastic and acetone are not friends. But so when you're cleaning up, you just want to grab, you know, dip your brush, but then tap it on the side. We'll get rid of any excess acetone. So then we can scrub that guy clean. And then in between scrubbing, you want to wipe it off on a paper towel or something. Okay. Okay. All right. See, it's better when you have some, what's it called? Some liquid latex or one of those peel barriers, because now I got a little bit of blue staining on my finger there. And glitter, of course, because that metallic finish. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just cleaner and more efficient to have that liquid latex on there. I know it seems like an extra step, but cleanup is an extra step if you don't do that liquid latex first. So then you're sitting here putting this acetone on your skin, which we all know acetone will dry you right out. Okay. Think I'm just about done. That's really all I care to. I wish I would have put on latex. Oh well. Okay. So then again, just like, oh, I said this on the last video. If you've got natural hair brushes, which I don't know if those are natural. Anyway, you can rinse that with water. And if they are natural hair brushes, like these detail brushes are, you can put the tiniest drop of cuticle oil to keep them soft and supple. Okay, so here we are. Let's get that out of the way so I don't tip it over on myself. You know what? I'm going to try and put it back in the bottle. Wish me luck. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And now we got the Orly Matte top coat. Okay. And I just love the brushes that Orly puts in there. In their nail polish. I love that brush. And we want to do as few strokes as possible because you are going to kind of reactivate that smudge-free top coat a little bit. So you want to move quickly. You don't want to fuss with it too much because then you can end up smudging even once you put the smudge-free down, which that would be totally annoying. If you went through all the work to put your base coat down, do your stamping, do your smudge-free, wait for it to dry, and then screw it up on the last step, no one wants that. Okay, so here we go, last nail. My thumb, we're gonna go one swipe down. I need a little bit more. Right? 2. And then let's go all the way across. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm out of frame. Oh, look at how that changed. I mean, obviously I knew it was going to go matte, but look at the difference between the base coat, right? Oh. Oh, and look at the way that multi-chrome looks so different when it's mattified. I wonder, it looks like it took away some of the luster. I mean, some of the metallic, the duochrome properties being on a light surface. I bet if it was on a dark and then mattified, oh my. Oh, I am digging this matte top coat. So that looks a lot more like squid tentacles now, because you can see the little dots, the little suckers over, rather than the gloss and the sheen and the shine from things. The matte top coat really brought out a lot of the detail. Wow. Now I know why people put matte top coat on their nail art. Okay, everyone. Thanks for watching.